Okay, so the next step in the process. So you've come up with your idea, you have decided that actually it looks like there potentially is a market for this. You've gone through the process of developing your one-page business plan. So this is mapping out on your business model canvas what your value proposition is, who your potential clients are, and how you think you might actually be selling this product or service in market. So once you've at least got a bit of an idea about what it is you're planning and you have figured out what is the solution that you're actually trying to put together, then the best thing to do, even at this early stage, is actually start talking to some potential clients. Now, it's a lot easier if you're already working in the industry that you're in and you probably already have a deep understanding of what your customer pain points are and therefore what you're trying to solve. If you're working in a new industry, and so we see this a lot with tech startups actually, that there are people from a legal or a business background who are then going into developing a tech idea that is quite foreign to the category that they're in. If you're going to be doing something like that, it's not at all impossible. I would just encourage you to do a really deep dive into that new industry or category that you're looking at. What's the best way to do that? There are two things that I suggest. One is we always start with desk research. So desk research is effectively just using Google to see what kind of free information we can find out there, what data points exist that can either help us back up the idea that we're developing or maybe poke some holes in it as well. We can do a deep dive into what competitors might be doing in this space already. Really spend a lot of time doing this. So there is so much information available out there. There's no reason as to why you can't find enough in the free space to really get you thinking about this. Now, the second thing is critical, and this is where I really encourage people to start going out and talking to potential customers in market. So once you actually have gone through the process of thinking about who is my potential target audience and what do they look like, then you need to have some conversations with them and figure out whether this is actually a pain point that is either something that they desperately need fixed and are willing to pay for, or that it's not. So, going through this process, it's just as important for you to find out before you put years of hard work, because it will take years for you to get your business up and running. Before you put all that hard work in, figure out, is there a market or is there not? Because finding out there's not a market is just as important as finding out that there is one. You want to start out knowing that actually you're working towards something that is really going to deliver some value to people. So definitely get out there, and I always encourage people to get out there, tread the pavement, go out, meet people, find out through friends or LinkedIn people who might sit within your potential target audience, and go out there and start having a conversation with them. You don't have anything to offer them just yet. This is just research, and people are generally pretty happy to help, I find, if you go and buy them a coffee and see if they can have a conversation with you. So good luck.